Hello, my name is Matthew. I started the New York Labyrinth's Instagram page to bring Labyrinth to New York City for people to walk in a meditative, contemplative way. And I wanted to share a video about how you can make your own labyrinths outside or draw them on paper and draw them in chalk outside in a park for your own enjoyment and for others as well. So I'm going to teach you how to draw two different kinds today. The first one will be the 7-circuit classical labyrinth, which I gave a model for right here. So I'm going to take you through some basic steps so that you can then practice on your own. So to start off, there's what's called a seed pattern, and I'll show you how to do it. You start off with a cross, and then you put little brackets here on all sides to make this kind of shape. Then you're going to add little dots in the corners here with enough space, like that. And that's the seed pattern. So from here, we're basically connecting the dots in arched lines. So you want to start with the center line and cross over to this line right here, like this. And then you're going to keep going in the same pattern from left to right. And you're going to go like this. You see how we're making the paths. Keep going. Oh boy. This is what I'm showing you is how to make the basic pattern where you're going to walk through the lines in between the lines. So we just made the borders of the path. The blank space between is the path that you walk. There's also another way to do this if you want to draw a labyrinth outside through a bunch of leaves or through the snow or on the beach. And so the way to do that is to draw just the path. The line is going to be the path itself. So I'll show you how to do that here. So you're walking, you would walk or trudge through whatever you're walking through. You could also paint this on the ground with chalk or paint if you wanted to. So you're walking to the center basically. And then you're going to go around. And then you're going to loop back around. And then back around. Then you're going to go inside around like this, and then like this, however many times you want before you go into the center. And that's the same kind of thing, just the line is the path itself. Okay, so that's how to draw what we call the 7-circuit classic labyrinth. Next, I'm going to show you how to draw a Chartres 11-circuit labyrinth. So, to start with this, it's good to remember it can look really complicated. It looks like this. This is a finger labyrinth I made. But what this really is 12 circles, some of which are erased and a line is put perpendicular to them. And I'll show you how to do that right here. So I'll show you this is the sort of the sketch that shows you the basic kind of seed pattern that we then connect the lines in between. So on the right hand side you'll see we start with the center circle and then we count out from there. Every line, this is 1, 2, 3, the third line gets bisected, erased and bisected, and then the 6th line, the 9th line. On the center it's 2, 5, 8, and 11, and on the left hand side it's 4, 7, and 10. This this section down here, there's no sort of magic for it. We just have to kind of get used to drawing it from the center down, and we'll do that shortly. First, though, I'm going to take you step by step from the center. You want to measure out using your feet, walking out 11 or 12 steps to see if you can fit in the public space you're walking, if it'll fit in that space. And so usually I make the center circle small so that I can make the labyrinth itself as big as I can. The paths as big as we can to fit the whole labyrinth in a certain space. So start with a circle in the middle, and it doesn't quite close at the bottom. So and so we'll start. I usually start to the right. So we're going to be counting. This is 1, and so remember the code here is 3, 6, and 9 to the right hand side. So 1, 2. The third line will get broken. 3, so 4, 5, 6 gets broken. And then 6, 7, 8, 9 gets broken. And then there's ones open on the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 circles total. So then to the top part is the second, so it's 2, 5, 8, and 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gets broken. 2, 5, 8, and 11. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gets broken. 9, 10, 11 gets broken. Okay, so that's it. Did we do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. So, and now to the left-hand side, it's 4, 7, and 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4 gets broken. 5, 6, 7 gets broken. 8, 9, 10 gets broken. 11, and 12. And if you've done it right, there should be 2 paths on the side, no paths at the top, and then on the side, 1 path open on the left. So if we connect these, that should all work. Connecting them like this, from the center out. There we are. So let's do this side so you can just see that it's working. We're getting almost half of it done before we do the bottom pattern. And when I was first starting to learn how to do this, I didn't have this pattern yet, so I would just be looking at, I kept looking at this and looking at it and then like, what do I do next, you know? And you do that as much as you feel, whatever helps you to feel comfortable doing the pattern. So you see how that all is connecting. Now, to do the bottom, a big help is to refer here and see that there's a center line starting on the left-hand side of the circle that goes straight all the way down. That's unbroken. So that line we can sort of trust in that line. And so if you're doing that, you don't have to go so far, but you're going to see that to this side right here, there's a path. So we're going to extend this line here to make the path. Not too many though, because you see that it stops right here. That line stops right here. So I then go back here and I say, I know that there's this pattern where there's these two two things like this. And it's going to be on the same side over here. I'm going to extend this line down. You can see right here. I'm going to extend this line down but just a little bit to make these two pathway things, two turns. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to say this comes down a little bit, this comes down to this line, this one comes down, this one comes down like that. But then right here, you see this then turns under those ones. So here, maybe I extended that too much here. That goes like that. Yeah? And then on this right hand side, there's going to be another turn thing here. Yep. And then it's going to come down a little further. And this left side, so now we did, that's just sort of like the top there. That's like the beginning thing to get, is that there's two turns here, two turns here. There's extra path on that side of the center line. So what's next? The next bit is that there's going to be a turn in the path here. Like this. So this is going like that. That's the path. And then there's going to be another one underneath it, like this. Yep. Then it's going to be a little bit of a repeat. There's going to be two turns down here. Okay, and then there's going to be a line going under there. So we're going to go down here again and say on this side, there's one of these, there's two of these, and this goes under. Okay, and then on this side, there's going to be two of these. Okay, and then that's it. Then it's just to connect the dots. Let's see if it works. That works. And then on this side, there we are. There you have a whole Chartres Labyrinth design. Now, have fun practicing.